Morning traders, daily market analytics, we're back and we got the silver again. Just a few days ago, you probably remember we had a short position on the silver. It was very successful, mostly because it was also very quick. Just in a couple of days we covered the distance from 1580, which was roughly the level we've entered, and all the way to 1520, right where the previous low was. So that was a very successful move. We also used that 1534 mid-low key level for partial execution. So price made it, right? Made it all the way to the very edge of the lower section, and right now it seems to me that price begins to bottom out, right? We see after that heavy negative momentum we saw, price is trading sideways in a very, very tight range, and the only thing that stands in its way seems to be the 200 daily moving average. Take a look at this. We have already engaged with the moving average a couple of times, yesterday and the day before. Both attempts were failed attempts. However, we might be successful today or tomorrow. But I do think that price begins to turn around, and don't forget, if we count the legs here, we find only 3 legs. So this could be just in the middle of its natural progress. We can expect a 4th leg, and maybe even a 5th one, and later on maybe even a 6th one. So as far as I'm concerned, this trading range is still relatively young, and we're taking this from a short-term perspective. Even though we do have a clear, pretty sound, bigger picture coming from the monthly chart representing, the long-term cycle, we find, here's what I find, it's quite interesting actually. Price broke above that mid-low key level here. Major resistance, it was 1539 here. It broke that key level, and right now, even though it looks like it's breaking back below, all I can say is we should wait to the end of this month. We might be surprised to see a spike here and price comes back and base itself back above that key level and continues on the upside. That's actually a scenario that I find to be more likely than price just continuing on the downside. It already proved to break above 1539. I think that's going to end up to be a formidable support, but we'll see. In the meantime, we have this long-term we have a long-term cycle that's analyzed pretty well here, and we have a short-term cycle. What we miss here, what we lack, is a connecting intermediate trend, right? The medium-term cycle. We don't have that, which is why we can't really approach the long-term cycle without the connecting medium-term cycle. So I'm going to focus here only on the short-term setup, meaning I'm going to try to take price all the way back again to the higher section, and I'm going to use the level of 1571 as my main price target. Now I've started very, very small because I'm not convinced yet that price can break above the 200 daily moving average, which is the main obstacle at the moment. So once price can clear out that 200 daily moving average, I'll be sure to begin and increase this position. We're probably going to use the 1534 again as a secondary price target, and of course later on the 1571, our primary price target. So we're going to try to play out the 4th leg in this very local trading range. We've done well on the 3rd leg. Let's see if we can replicate that success to the 4th leg. So we're starting now. Stop loss level 1450, that's the initial placement. Once we clear out that 200 daily moving average, I begin to adjust the stop loss level accordingly. That's about that for this one, guys. Silver looking bullish. See you in the next video.